Domgjoni, and I do this, and then I fall right into a juji, into the inside pocket in the armpit here, and I drive the body weight forward here.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you.
Alright guys, I'm here with Sensei Glick and Nick Domgjoni, Jiu-Jitsu superstars. Right, we're going to do a little bit of knee cutting today. We're going to do 3 knee cuts.
It's a very strong mass, high percentage, a good way of making use of a leg on the inside. Offers a lot of different variations. There are a lot of things you can do, even if it doesn't succeed. It does succeed in a lot of cases, but puts a lot of pressure, starts to pin the person, leaves you in a good spot. And there are a lot of reasons to do it.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to get started. First and foremost, HigashiBrand.com. Please check it out. Link it below. Sensei Glick's channel on YouTube. Link it below. Nick Domgjoni. He has an Instagram. Yes. So. Oh, Sensei, so my opponent's on his back here. You gotta put him on his back first. I like to knee cut with my knee facing the belt, okay? I invented this. Yes. The thing that I've been really focused on lately is as I'm entering the knee cut, I flare this foot to the outside to kind of extend, and I put the instep sort of behind the knee, and then keeping this knee, so I'm kind of pulling this knee up in this direction, bringing this knee to the center, and then connecting the hand to the material or wherever it is that I can put my hand on, and barring this hip, okay? From this position, if I don't have any upper body grips, I wanna keep this leg behind me so I can keep forward pressure, so if he does push on me, I don't fall backwards here, okay? I only like to bring this leg forward once I have an anchor. So now once I have the anchor, when he pushes me, I'm attached to him so I can't fall backwards. And I made this mistake many, many times where I don't have fighting for upper body grips and my leg's too forward, and then my opponent pushes me, usually it's Nick Domgjoni, and I do this, and then I fall right into a juji. Okay? Happened one too many times, I'd say.
Don't do it.
I'm a judo guy, can't help it. So I bring this leg here, I grab this belt here, I keep everything tight, and then I'm looking for sleeve or lapel, okay? The thing I like to do is I like to grab the collar. Now it's a much easier time passing. I don't even need to explain how to pass from this position. Everyone can pass from there. A lot of the time he's very protective over the collar, right? And he puts hand on the bicep, and then from this position I grab the sleeve, and then I like to switch my hand up into the inside pocket in the armpit here, and then I drive the body weight forward here. So now even when the knee shield comes in, it's not a very useful knee shield. Right? That's sort of my take on the knee cut. You have any interesting things?
Yeah.
I
think so.
Yeah.
Depends who's asking. So similar to what Professor or Sensei Shintaro showed, I always like to start with that headquarters. I think a lot of the reactions we get will help lead us to the knee cut. So when I step in here, out to an angle, I take my outside leg first, bringing it to pin that shin, and then stepping through. Now, we can take this a couple different ways, inside hand on the collar, but right now let's use outside hand on the collar, very similar to what Professor Shintaro used, and hand on the hip. Now, usually the reaction we're gonna get is he wants to square himself up, right? This isn't a very effective guard here. It's very hard for him to attack, off balance. He's gonna try to square himself up. As he does, I take an inside step and I shuffle towards my right there. Now, from here with the hand on the hip, I like to pull the collar to me here. Now it makes it a little bit harder for Shintaro to throw that right leg either over the top, or if I feel him going underneath my arm, that's when I use that opportunity to cut the space and take my hand flat to his spine. Now I can either keep this cross collar grip and give him a nice cross face as I look to pass, or I can take my hand through, hugging the head, and now I can look to slide right through, either walking my hips down to turn his hips, or if I can get my knee underneath the shoulder line there, a nice strong pin here. So I feel like it's a very strong way to attack, right? Using our partner's reaction to kind of lead to a pass, right? Where now sometimes just stepping straight in can be very hard here, right? So I step in, I get a nice strong angle, outside hand on the collar, actively pulling Shintaro off his shoulder, hand to the hip. As soon as I feel him turning towards his right, or left rather, I look to take advantage of that momentum and take the knee cut here. Now, elbow connected to my knee, I'm pulling Shintaro to me. Either he tries to throw the leg over, I pry my elbow open. The minute I feel his knee start slipping, I drop my elbow through, taking my hand flat to his spine, taking my pass.
So did you